I want to quickly talk to you about Shopify versus Big Cartel. The thing here is that if you want to go with Shopify versus Big Cartel, what are the things you should care about? What is the comparison all about? So I'm going to give you the pros and cons, the features, everything, the pricing. So it's really important to understand that if you are selling to sell goods and services through your own website, Big Cartel and Shopify are two worthwhile e-commerce platforms to consider. Now, whether you go with Shopify or Big Cartel has different consequences in terms of not just consequences, implications in terms of your revenue, in terms of your reach, in terms of the capabilities and functionality that you have. So in today's conversation, I want to explain to you the fact that each platform, in other words, Big Cartel is different from Shopify in the sense that the Big Cartel is configured differently than Shopify is. And it's really important to understand also is that those two platforms actually will help you address several types of audiences. It's important to understand that when you think about Big Cartel is best for web design beginners and small online stores. If you're a small online store, you are a micro online store, you might want to go with Big Cartel. Now, Shopify is great for building a scalable online store or a dropshipping business. Scalable, that's the key word here. In other words, right now you're selling 10 products, you're selling 20 products. What if tomorrow you start selling 200 products? Well, what if you had 2,000 products? Does Big Cartel have the capability to sort of handle that? No. Does Shopify have the capability to handle that? Yes. This is what we mean by scalability. It's really important to understand that when you think about Shopify versus Big Cartel, it's not just the dichotomy or the contradiction is not just in terms of scalability. You also have to think about the back office, the support, the customer service. Shopify has a great customer service 24/7, and Big Cartel also has some kind of customer service, but it's not as extensive what you have with a Big Cartel. So it's important to really think about that. Also think about the configuration, the features, right? The integrations. Obviously, Shopify has gazillions of integrations, plugins, third-party apps, and Big Cartel doesn't have that many. But again, I will go deeply in terms of the comparison very soon. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. Really appreciate having you here. Make yourself comfortable. We're going to have a wonderful conversation. I want to dig a little deeper now, but I want to first start with Big Cartel. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about Big Cartel, what should you think about? Well, if you're new to online selling, Big Cartel is a great option to test the waters. Its free plan lets you list 5 items, and you decide that the platform is working well for you. If that's really the case, you can upgrade easily to sell up to 500 items. And so its premier plan, Diamond, is about $20 per month, while Shopify's basic plan is $29 to $39 per month, making it a very attractive option if you don't want to spend a lot of cash up front on your online store. And Big Cartels has themes that are free. There are some themes that are paid, but the themes are like overall free or paid. Those themes are very easy to install, which means you can start selling fairly quickly. We have tested it. It takes about 24 hours, like 16 to 24 hours to actually be online. Not a problem. You don't really need to have any coding knowledge or experience to build your store. And so I want to quickly now talk to you about the pros and cons here. Let's actually dig a little deeper here. So pros first. You have a free plan available and more affordable e-commerce plans, no transaction fees, and the Big Cartel is very beginner friendly. And you also have built-in you have site analytics, so you have a clear idea what's happening with your website. You have a clear idea about the back office here. What about the cons, the detriments? Well, Big Cartel has a smaller selection of theme templates compared to Shopify. Shopify, where you have like 10 free templates and you have about 150 paid templates, where you have a large catalog of choices. And on Big Cartel, you have fewer payment options, and product listings have a maximum of 5 photos. So you also have this sort of limits here. In terms of pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is the pricing for Big Cartel as of the date of this show. So you can see that if you list 5 products, you don't pay anything. But if you go to 50 products, you pay $10 a month. And for 500 products, you pay $20 a month. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about Shopify versus Big Cartel. So you heard everything about Big Cartel. Now let's talk about Shopify. Shopify is basically like, you have an all-in-one platform, right? And Shopify is powering more than 1 million businesses across the globe. So basically, when you think about Shopify, you can think about a synonym of starting an e-commerce business. They're everywhere. The company is ubiquitous for quality, for speed of scalability. For quality, speed, and scalability. And the good thing is that Shopify has created an industry-leading, easy-to-use, yet robust selling platform that actually works for nearly every industry. And we have tested 76 industries, and Shopify is really great on all those 76 industries. This is really excellent and really impressive. And one of the greatest perks of Shopify is that you can easily scale your e-commerce sites as your business grows. You can choose from over 6,000 add-ons to perform more advanced functions such as listing items across social media, automating returns, and running email marketing campaigns. So those add-ons are also called plugins. So when we're talking here about integrations. And Shopify's higher tier plans offer advanced reporting, dedicated support, and discounted shipping rates. And so there's even an enterprise level option, Shopify Plus, for high volume merchants. Shopify also offers its own retail point of sale that directly integrates with your online shop. So if you ever want to expand and connect your inventory to, let's say, a physical store, Shopify is a strong option for you. So you can run an offline business and an online business at the same time. Let's talk about the pros and cons of Shopify here. So the pros here, you can sell across multiple channels, including in-store and social media. And Shopify is very customizable. You have 24/7 customer support, many dropshipping integrations. That's for the pros. What about the cons? No free plan after the trial expires. Add-ons can become very expensive. Shopify has transaction fees, not as user-friendly as Big Cartel. And I want you to look right now on the screen for Shopify. Here is the pricing for Shopify as of the date of this show. So I want to quickly give you a winner here. So let's talk about how Big Cartel and Shopify stack up. Let's really go feature by feature to have a clear idea what we're talking about. So the thing here is that when you think about, I first want to talk about the price. So Big Cartel is, you have a free forever for 5 products, then $9.99 to $19.99 per month. You saw it. For Shopify, you're looking at $39 all the way to $3.99. And basically, the free trial, there is no free trial on Big Cartel, but the Big Cartel offers a free plan. Shopify has a 14-day free trial. In terms of transaction fees, the transaction fees will vary by payment processor, but Shopify has its own payment processing, unit. And so if you go through it, that's fine. If not, if you go through it, it's free. But if not, you basically have to pay 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction with the Shopify basic plan. The maximum products here on Big Cartel, 500. On Shopify, unlimited. In terms of themes, on Big Cartel, you have about 19 themes with very limited customization options. On Shopify, you have about 10 free themes and about 80 to 100 paid themes with more flexible design capabilities. And those themes are being expanded. The theme portfolio, the theme catalog is being expanded every day on Shopify as the new users are adding their themes for sale. In terms of integrations, on Big Cartel, you have about 4,000 plus integrations that happen through Zapier. So you don't have integrations, on a native basis, but it has to happen through a third-party program called Zapier. In terms of Shopify, you have 6,000 plus integrations through the Shopify app store. Big Cartel doesn't have an app store as comprehensive as Shopify's. In terms of payment processing, now, Big Cartel doesn't have no built-in processor, so you have the option to use Apple Pay, PayPal, or Stripe for credit cards. And Shopify has a built-in payment processor. So that processor accepts all major credit and debit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and PayPal. In terms of SEO tools, you can't really edit meta descriptions, and it's not easy to create redirects or add a blog without using external tools or knowing HTML. On Shopify, things are a little easier. So you can edit title tags, meta descriptions, and URLs, and it's very easy to add a blog to your Shopify store. And the last thing I want to talk about here is that in terms of customer service, for Big Cartel, you have email support available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. Eastern, and support documentation is available. And Big Cartel doesn't have a phone support at all. With Shopify, you have email, phone, and live chat support available 24/7 for all plans, and you can select plans get a dedicated account representative. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about Shopify versus Big Cartel. Which one is better for you? Let me dig a little deeper in terms of the decision that you should be thinking about. The thing is that, first of all, no coding is necessary. Both Big Cartel and Shopify are designed with the average person in mind. So basically, you don't need any web development experience to design your website or even launch it. So basically, you'll have like a drag and drop process that allows you. So you have a drag and drop website builder that allows you to get everything done ASAP. The biggest difference, though, between the two platforms in this area is customization. With Big Cartel, you don't have much flexibility when it comes to tweaking its pre-built themes. You might not be able to add the font you want to use, place a banner where you want it, nor can you upload videos to your product listings. With Shopify, you have greater control over your end design, even if you use a pre-built template. You can also add videos to your product listings to help boost your conversion rates. And what about add-ons and integrations? Well, Big Cartel and Shopify have plenty of add-ons to choose from, but the way you add them to your site differs greatly. The vast majority of Big Cartel's add-ons are actually integrations through another tool called Zapier. So Zapier, as I just explained to you, is an automation tool that can help you accomplish things such as adding emails to your MailChimp database, sending order confirmation emails, or posting new listings to Facebook. Shopify has thousands of integrations through its own app store. So similar to Apple's App Store or Google Play, you can browse through apps and integrate them directly into the back end of your website. Fantastic. And in terms of payment processing and fee structure, a payment processor is what allows you to accept non-cash payments. Every online store has a payment processor. The key difference is that some processors are integrated, meaning they're directly connected to your store's software, and some are not integrated, meaning they are a separate login and entity from your store. Big Cartel does not have an integrated payment processor, meaning you will have to use one that's directly connected to your store. In other words, one that's not directly connected to your store. And that also means what? It means that you will be beholden to whatever credit card processing fees are set by your external processor. And Big Cartel as a platform does not charge any listing fees or take a percentage of your sales. Shopify, however, has its own fully integrated payment processor called Shopify Payments. With Shopify Payments, you can use your payment data in the same place you see all your other data and enjoy no transaction fees. If you decide to use an external processor, you will be charged transaction fees in addition to processing fees. I want to talk to you about SEO tools. So to get more visitors to your store, right, you will likely need to optimize your site for search engines, that's for sure. And Big Cartel's themes are designed with clear navigation, valid markups, and proper headers. And the downside is that you don't have much control or flexibility in terms of editing your URLs, creating helpful redirects, or publishing blog content. Shopify offers integrations designed to help you boost your site's SEO. You also have the ability to create a blog, which can be a huge aid in driving site traffic and sales. What about contracts? Well, Big Cartel offers, they only offer month-to-month plans, and you can cancel at any time. Shopify offers both month-to-month and annual contracts. You can save up to 20% if you choose a 1 to 2 year plan and pay in full upfront. If you want to shut down your Shopify store, you can deactivate it and cancel your subscription, but it does not issue any refund. You can also opt for the pause and build plan, which lets you pause your store's operation but lets you continue to make adjustments on the back end. And what about domain names and web hosting? Well, Big Cartel and Shopify take care of the web hosting the web hosting component of building your website. And what happens here is that getting a domain name without bigcartel.com or myshopify.com in your URL will require an additional purchase or integration. With Big Cartel, you can buy a domain name through a third party, such as GoDaddy, and connect it to your Big Cartel account. And Shopify lets you purchase the domain through its platform or connect to one that you bought from another provider. What about dropshipping? Well, you can basically avail yourself of all the dropshipping opportunities through Shopify and also Big Cartel. So you can dropship through Shopify, you can dropship through Big Cartel, not a problem. Now, through Big Cartel, you will need a third-party integration, such as Doba, such as Spocket, such as so you have like a wholesale to be CJ dropshipping. You have a lot of them, and you can even dropship via Amazon FBA also. So the possibilities are endless. So and the same thing is true for Shopify also. On Shopify, you can use apps, or you can just do directly through Shopify. It's called Shopify Fulfillment. So you can fulfill your sales through Shopify. Let's talk about PCI compliance. So PCI compliance refers to a set of security standards that web stores must adhere to keep customer data safe from harm. So Big Cartel does not offer any PCI compliance and instead forces its users to rely on their external payment processors such as PayPal and Stripe to stay compliant, right? Shopify guarantees PCI compliance no matter which processor you use. What about sales tax collection? Well, Big Cartel and Shopify automatically calculate sales tax and send it to the appropriate governing bodies. However, if you actually take any in-person sales through Big Cartel's app, sales tax is not collected. And sales tax is collected automatically for Shopify point of sale and tap rated purchases. What about SSL security? Well, since you'll be taking payments online through your store, it is kind of critical for your site to have SSL security. Thankfully, both Big Cartel and Shopify provide this this protection so that you can ensure that your customers can check out safely. This is really an important element to think about. So what is our verdict here? So when we analyze the Big Cartel versus Shopify, who wins really? Well, the thing here is that this is not a really clear answer because both Big Cartel and Shopify offer easy to use, no code platform, right? No code platform for selling your items. But the better option really for you depends largely on your business goals and priorities. And if you plan to scale your e-commerce business significantly, you'll be better off selecting Shopify. But if you want a free or a low cost option, or you have a smaller collection or smaller inventory, or you don't need any advanced customization, Big Cartel will make a great choice. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And I was just talking to you today about the Shopify versus Big Cartel. So I gave you the overview, the review, the winner, and now the decision. Thank you so much. I will speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.